Good morning. I'm Gary and I just got here. Hey Rob, thanks for hopping on. And I have the Swift with me. I haven't flown the Swift in quite a long time. Uh, in fact, I think it's only got a couple flights on it. I was flying a Swift 2 back at the beginning of the year. It was one that my dad made, and the foam was starting to come apart. So I found this Swift and I put it together myself, and I don't think I did a great job, but I got it back together. The last time I flew it, it crashed really hard and put a big crack across it. So I filled that in with glue. Hey Dave, thanks for hopping on. And so I just threw it up and flew it around real quick just to make sure it was going to fly before I went live, because I didn't want to throw it into the ground and be done. I wanted to get a decent flight today. Also flying early so I could go do some stuff with my wife. So let's get her in the air. The guys from the Urbana Club that I fly with. Oops. Gotta remember to turn that hat around. They all have some type of a wing airplane, and they do combat with them, trying to knock each other out of the air. All right. It looks like it might have too much down because I'm flying inverted way too easy. So we'll take a look at that here in a second. Let's see if I can find the trim. There it is. Oh, okay, it's all the way up already. Well, we'll just fly it with the stick. These wings, made out all completely out of foam, uses a small motor, a small ESC, and so it's a fairly cheap airplane that's pretty indestructible. So after you got the concepts of aileron flight and got a decent amount of flying behind you, this airplane is a very good number 2 or number 3 for chucking in your car to just get it out and fly it around. As you can pretty much do anything you want with it, and it doesn't take up much room at all. That bottom side of the wing is really white and blending in with the sky. I'm toying with that fence just a little bit. I keep getting it down really close to it. I don't really want to hit it. I don't want to fly high either. I was flying about 3/4 throttle. Get a nice high-speed pass in here. For a little tiny prop, this is like a 7.5. So it's 7 inches long with every revolution should make the prop move forward 5 inches, I think it is. I think that's how that works. So with a 5 pitch and a 7-inch prop, this thing can move pretty decent. Some of those guys I fly with at Urbana, their wings can really book it. And the reason they do that, make it as fast as they can get it, is because they're trying to track down other guys to knock them out of the air. And so you practice a lot of rolls and quick turns like this so you can catch them, and it's just it's a fun little thing to do with the guys at the field. And what's amazing is you rarely ever hit anybody. Not on purpose. Now, you can be out there messing around and knock somebody out of the air on accident. Seems like every week, but we'll say, hey, let's do a combat, and everybody will go out there and you can't even come close. Everybody's just doing laps. It's pretty boring usually with the combat, but we try to fly formation. Nate and Dave and Dan and Michael, and I felt like we were getting closer than some of the guys that play combat at the club. Now, I don't usually play with them because my wing's not near as good as theirs. Now, my prop wasn't a real good fit on the hub, so it's making a lot of noise. So it's not performing as good as it could. It probably should have a lot better performance, but it's doing okay. I shot some hot glue in there, hoping that it would fill the gap between the hub and the opening in the. All right, my radio just told me my 5 minutes are up. So we're going to take it out a little ways, and this is just going to slide in here in front of me. The last landing, I took it straight at me. I think this time we'll just... and an angle. There it is. So these are kind of hard to find. I'm sure there's other brands, obviously, because the guys at the club have them, but the Swift, I don't think they're still making them. And the Swift originally had the servos on the bottom of the wing, which would catch in the grass when you land. And so, oh, do I have bad signal? Man, this is one of the better places usually. Oh, sorry, Scott. If you guys go back and watch it later, I'm sure the video will come out great. You gotta usually give it about an hour for YouTube to process. Anyways, the servos have been modified to be on top of the wing. That way they don't catch in the grass. And I got the battery mounted up top on the front. I do appreciate everybody watching the video today. Especially if it had a bad signal. I do appreciate everybody's support. I checked my subscriber count just before going live, and we have 491 subscribers right now, and a few more days till the new year. It'd be awesome if we hit 500. So everybody's been so awesome and helping out and pointing out things that I didn't know about YouTube and everything else. If you do like these videos, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, and leave some great comments. I'm out here flying every day, 365 days this year, and who knows what's going to happen next year. I'm sure there'll be a New Year resolution of some type, and I'll announce it when I fly on January 1st, and hate for you guys to miss that, so make sure that notification bell is set. I hope you guys have a great Saturday. Until tomorrow, I'm Gary, and I just got here.